sir. Yeah, okay. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining. So today, what we'd like to do is we'd like to do a workshop on rethinking websites in general. We have been building websites together for over 6 years now, and whenever we work on these websites, we're always wondering if we are really providing any value. Because more often than not, most of these websites um, kind of end up bloated with content. So, and most of it is for SEO, and I feel like not a lot of it is for people. And it's really hard to know if anyone is really reading it or finding what they need. So there's also like one of the clients that we work with. Uh, they have a very heavy website with a lot of information, and we are always left wondering if the users actually got what they came for, or if you're just ticking boxes. So obviously, we're making a few assumptions here about how people use websites, what they expect, and what they ignore. So I think this session is about really challenging those assumptions. And the reason why we're having this workshop is really because with the advent of AI and the advancements in AI, actually, we are maybe we can find a way to rethink how we create these websites and think about how they really work. What if they weren't just pages of content, but something you could talk to? Um, what if you could what if you could give the user exactly what they came for? So that is what we are here to explore. So we'll start with the website history before we jump into the workshop and just ask questions and challenge these assumptions. So this is off of HubSpot, of course. I got this information. But this was the early 1990s. This was the first website that was built. It was purely for sharing information. This was, I think, I can't remember the name, but it was created by a Sun employee. And the reason why they made this was because they had teachers and or lecturers or professors or researchers all over the world, and they wanted like one space for all of this information. So this was the first thing that was created. The link is still up, actually. It's on the Sun website if you all want to check it out. Then mid 1990s, I think this table-based layout was invented, where like this allowed like the designers to organize the content, and like you can see, this was the first time graphical elements were introduced. So yeah, as I've written here, it was the first move towards nonlinear page structure, and the different elements could be now positioned in different sections of the web page. So here now designers had to really think about hierarchy and what's the most useful information, 1, 2, 3, etc. Then late 1990s, this was when Flash was introduced, and that is where I think HTML was mixed with animations and like 3D buttons and all of these other multimedia tools. But the problem was that this didn't help with SEO. It was like a mix of both. And then in the 2000s, this was when CSS was introduced. So this was a way to separate the design and the content. And then this didn't affect SEO. So this is what is being used now. So it was quite revolutionary, I guess. And then mid to late 2000s, obviously the evolution of Web 2.0 saw the growth of SEO as a consideration. Then the growth of multimedia applications, interactive content, and social media were all defining aspects of this, of the late 2000s at least. And now today we have, of course, the websites that we see, and it's with the invention of the iPhone, we have had to create websites that are mobile first also. And then I think we are in this phase where it's modern design, where we have taken moved away from the 3D buttons and everything, and then used simpler designs, like simpler color palettes and bold visuals. And now, of course, everyone's using AI and ChatGPT to search for all the relevant content that they require. So, shall we jump into the workshop then?